name is Dr. Endre Sos, and I will tell you shortly how to squeeze your dog's anal glands. First of all, you have to know that anal glands can cause a lot of problems. Sometimes they are impacted, and this is a very uncomfortable situation for the dog, but also very uncomfortable for the owner, because when the gland is impacted, sometimes it leaks, sometimes a small amount of very stinky material is coming out from this impacted gland, and when it stays on the sofa or other parts of the furniture, can be really a nightmare. So what is very important to recognize the symptoms when your dog is in pain and there's a problem with the anal gland, and also to learn it how to empty it. The most common sign, if there is an inflammation or an increased amount of fluid in the anal gland, if the dog is touching the furniture or the floor with its hind part very often, and also itching or even ear infection can be a problem, because allergic conditions can occur due to the fact that the anal gland is impacted. So what is very important to recognize the situation, knowing the fact that this phenomenon occurs more often in smaller breeds, and to learn how to empty it, how to release it. So the anal part, the anal glands are just on two sides of the anus inside, in the rectum, about 4 o'clock and 8 o'clock direction. These are the two openings of the glands. And what you use it, just take a piece of paper, and you have to press gently and pinch at the same time the glands from the two sides. Of course, you need a dog for this, which is customized for this kind of procedure. So if you do it gently and firmly, you can release the dog from pain, and also you can learn it very easily. This means if you do it, usually if your dog is problematic, you have to do it in every month once, then you don't have to see the veterinarian so often. What is very important, to use a piece of rug or toilet paper, and after the gently pressing and pinching, you will see a kind of brownish material leaving the anal glands. When you have this, you always have to watch careful your dog whether you are causing pain. If you are causing pain, the dog will readily react. But if you have more experience, you will feel the amount of pressure and pinching which should be administered. After this, always wash and rinse thoroughly the hind part of the dog, because the anal gland, the content of the anal gland is really very, very stinky, so you want to get rid of this. If you do it properly, and if you do it regularly, then you can prevent this very uncomfortable feeling for the dog, plus you can prevent some associated diseases. So this is really recommended to learn.